Welcome back to another episode in our Houston Texans franchise here on Madden 24, and we're about to go on to Week 11, facing off against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm actually really curious to see what their overall is. Obviously, we just got done losing in a spectacular fashion to the Buccaneers, but then winning in a rather spectacular fashion as well against the Bengals, where Joe Burrow, he definitely did not win any Player of the Week. Let me tell you that much. He won, not Player of the Week. Got him. Of course, looking at the numbers, Shaquille Griffin with a Player of the Week, but no breakout for any of our players so far. Yet to see a single one. I don't know if it's because we're a coach or what's the story, but it has not gone well. Now, we haven't really looked at the scouting too much. Been focused on trying to develop the players we do have and seeing where we are, in the end with the draft pick anyways. And I gotta say, we're able to actually keep up so far. Looking at the prospect spotlight, though, we should keep our eyes on Pat Hamilton. He's becoming a hot name among prospects and is gaining a popular... Okay, thank you. Will do. I'll take a peek and get back to you if I think we should keep him on our radar. So we're going to take a look real quick at Pat Hamilton, the wide receiver. Obviously, we could use almost every position you could possibly think of. Focus player. I'll do the focus player right now. We'll put Pat Hamilton on there unless he's just... 2 foot tall. I don't know what height he would have to be to not make the list, but Pat Hamilton. Where is Pat Hamilton? There's 5'11". Base ratings actually don't look terrible. Dalton Johnson's kind of tall. I think wide receiver is pretty high up on our list, but I will say a lot of the frames aren't really where I'm, wanting them to be, and a lot of the ratings are also not very good themselves. What do we want to do? I guess even though it's a round 1, do we maybe scout this guy a little bit further? I don't think you go with a 5'8" or a 5'9" wide receiver in the top 10, top 20. But those other guys I'm okay with. Let me actually take a look at a couple of other players real quick as well. Quarterbacks on the list. I don't know why they're being scouted, but in general, wide receivers. Are there any freaks? Any 6'6"s? Of course, you see Dalton Johnson. We are going to have scouted a little bit more. Could end up being the guy we take when it's all said and done. Who knows? But this looks kind of on, first glance without taking a deeper look and having better scouting, like a pretty weak wide receiver class, in my opinion. Not seeing any 6'6"ers. Seen a couple of 6'5"s, I think. Tight end wouldn't hurt either. Got another 6'6" there and a couple of 6'5", 6'6"s in general. Some pretty big frame guys. Once again, we don't know their athleticism. We don't know their full ratings. But some promise at this position, I suppose. Trying to look a little bit later. No 6'8"ers. And then left tackle looks pretty juice. There's a bunch, 7 in the first round or 2. Left guard's all right. Center's pretty weak. Right guard's pretty weak. And then right tackle is okay. DN. I mean, there's a lot of names here. But realistically, there's no real kind of pinpoint position we need right now. And obviously, we don't know what draft pick we're going to have. It's all up to the Browns and us ourselves for that second round pick. I mean, we're winning games, we're losing games that, we're supposed to win and games we're not supposed to win. It's been the true definition of an up and down season. It would also mean a ton to me if you would maybe leave a like on the video, maybe subscribe if you're new. We do a ton of franchise stuff on the channel. If you don't like the video, obviously you can always take the like away, maybe even dislike it, but it would mean a ton to me. And let's get into the Cardinals battle, the battle of mid, really, in this one. Of course, Sheldon Rankins is back for us, and then look at the Cardinals. Byron Jones, who I thought was retired, has a broken toe. You think he's maybe purposely breaking the toe? He's like, I'm retired, but one final paycheck for the road. Why not? Just snap the toe every week. All right, looking at the Cardinals, obviously not a great record. Passing yards are okay. Rushing yards and every, points per game and all that stuff. Pretty bad stuff. It seems like they pass the ball well, though, which is a little surprising. Short pass is better than medium, but I think we've done... You know what? Actually, let us actually stop the short pass. Why would we go away from what they're, doing? They want to throw the short pass. We're going to defend the short pass. It worked really well against Joe Burrow last week, so why not? And then their defense, their pass defense is really bad, but their rush defense, 11th, isn't terrible, so I guess throw a medium. And I also kind of feel like you guys are probably tired of seeing these drills, right? They're getting a little repetitive. And just assume, the worst. But there's a decent chance I get a gold on some of them at least. I gotta say, Griffin is causing me some issues in this one. I had a couple retries, and in general, what is that? I mean, it's not really clean, but it works. Yeah, I mean, Griffin, Shaq. Okay, maybe not on that one. He got totally burned. But for the most part, kind of cooking up on us. Oh, but we smoking with Stingley. We even released early on that because we didn't need it. Easy. I think we've actually picked off every single one. And I say that about to jinx myself. Oh, it's actually pretty good too. Yeah, oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure he's going to do that in the game. Although he actually did have a pretty nice play. Was it last week? Stingley with another pick. Unless we allow the catch, it should be 20,000 points. And it is. 10 go to Stroud, one of the easier ones to do, actually. And then we're cooking with an upgrade or two, and then right on into the game. See if we can get to 500 on the season. Which, speaking of 500, can we get this video to 500 likes? I know I was asking for a lot, but it would be much appreciated, okay? He held on to that. Wow. They hiked it a little early. Holds on to that, too. Hands of glue from Nico Collins. And I'm not really sure how that helps us. We lost like 45 seconds on that play. But I like the effort. I think that's what you're supposed to say. What is he doing, though? He's like breaking every tackle. And that was a weird one. Caught it. No touchdown, though. Which, in a way, you could say is like a blessing because it's more points and or more multiplier without like really cost us anything. Please catch it. Nice catch, Nico, you hero. Nico the hero. And, of course, took a little bit, but we got here. We got here. Nico Collins inside. Perfect throw. Trying to break tackles. 0.5 seconds left. Double move. I guess little shot. Knee was down and in. Well, I guess the knee was not down and in. It was his feet that were down because otherwise the knee would have been out. That was definitely out with the knee. Got all of our XP. No, dev ups or anything that I've seen. Apparently they exist. I can't even get a breakout. And yeah, that's it for the training. Obviously, we're going to have some upgrades because that was a pretty significant amount of XP that we gained. Or just one singular upgrade. And once again, Tank Dell released one of his bigger issues, and Deep Threat has been giving him the release. Weird to say it that way. Not on this one, though. Nice couple of upgrades, though, for some route running, some catching, but he's developing slowly. He hasn't really put up any crazy games, as of late, so kind of expected to slow down a little bit, but overall, still, he's been pretty decent. And here we are at home. They wanted to wear their all white, so we're wearing all... Is this black? Is it like super dark navy blue? I don't know what color this is, but it's a color that is super dark blue, I believe. Looking at Griffin, though, 5 interceptions on the season. Actually looking pretty good with those. Stroud, there's been some ups and definitely some downs. And at least he didn't play as bad as Joe Burrow did last week. I mean, even the week before where Stroud had that 5 interception game, it was still not as bad as Burrow was, especially considering Burrow has way more help. With Stroud coming out of the tunnel, looking hyped to try and win back-to-back and maybe get us to that 500 mark. Kyler Murray on the other side. I don't know what the story is with him and the team, as they are clearly in rebuild mode, but he's decent, and, what do you do with him? By the time you actually develop the roster, he's going to be, in his 30s, unless you get really lucky in the draft, which, I mean, they, ironically enough, do have our draft pick, so this would be a double whammy to win here. Not only would we win and beat them, we'd also worsen their draft pick. But anyway, it's going to be very hard to judge how good Kyler Murray is playing, unless it's really, really bad, because, once again, the help really isn't there, and, I mean, numbers-wise, they definitely don't look good. 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but like we said before, the O-line, the receivers, I mean, there's really not a whole lot going on here. They go empty on the very first play. Inside, gets blasted, but gains 7. Quick dart to Marquise Brown, who had 61 yards last week. 2nd and 3, spin move, and a quick throw to the outside on the RPO. Trying to implement some quick passing things, which, for a team with inconsistent separators, that's a little debatable, some would think. But either way, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Kyler Murray under center, and we're going to try to get out there. Can't. Getting some nice blocks. James Conner with a really good juke. Terrible sell by us, but Stingley chop it at the ankle. Gaining 12, though. It is actually Leonard Fournette, not James Conner. Slow as hell. I just assume slow as hell. Cardinals, James Conner. That's really, I don't even know if James Conner's on a roster. Maybe he is on this team still. I don't freaking know. And might have been our fault. The speed for Marquise Brown all the way, actually, it was Rondale Moore, all the way down to the 5. They do got speed here, though. And I will say, if I'm not mistaken, though, I think the safety was in a hook, right? So it wasn't even actually our technical sell. Oh, we overran it. Okay there, Leonard Fournette. He just smoked us. Over-pursued it a little bit, but recovered. Tried to stop him, and he just ran right through. Phillips with a pretty bad return on the kickoff, but still the Texans on offense here with C.J. Stroud. Interceptions, once again, have been climbing, but the touchdowns are still fine. The yards are still fine. He's competing with a lot of players around the league. Last week, the yards weren't really there, but at least the turnovers weren't as bad. And obviously the week before we don't want to talk about at all. But let's try a run, stretch-type run to the right, and cutting back nicely is Pierce for a gain of about 8, 9 even. Last week, 2 touchdowns, 169 yards rushing. Might have been some receiving. Another very good week, back-to-back. And here we go with the read option, which they aren't going to see. Although Zaven Collins does, which will be a loss of 1. No, it's Popo, the speedster. Taking a page out of their book with the RPO. Maybe we'll quick throw this to Dalton. Not really open, and they're going to lock it up. Dameon Pierce fights, and it'll be a punt. I think we made the right call. We got a lot of bumps, a lot of presses. And other than maybe like cutting it inside directly, when I thought that Zaven Collins was going to run in there, there's not really much we could have done. The punt will lead them to have the ball at the 26-yard line after a pretty much immaculate touchdown drive. Last go-ahead. Oh, that was a good chase down and bad timing with Murray. Bad throw in general. Incomplete for the first time today. Second attempt for the 26-yard line. Fournette out the backfield. He is a problem, and what the hell was that? Was Rondale Moore trying to, like, switch hands or something? For the 26, 3rd and 10. Clock really not moving as there's incompletion after incompletion, and right over the middle. Oh, he's got room. Oh, he's really got room. All the way down to the 38-yard line. Might have been our fault, but I can't really say that because we had hooks, but the hooks weren't, like, 30 yards downfield. So, I mean, maybe we could have made it a little bit more believable that we were covering them, but ultimately the safety should have been up a little bit more and just wasn't. And quick throw to the outside. Yeah, you're not going to get much on that. Ward blew it up this time. Nothing from the 38-yard line. Oh, we caught off a little bit, but the blitz gets there, and Ward's having himself a nice little start to the game. With the sack, it'll be 3rd and 19. All right, coming with a little blitz. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, thank God he didn't take it. We're out here. We're trying to be out here, and that was a really good play because that might set him up for the field goal. Gonna try to get a block. And not gonna happen. Kick is up, and wow, from that distance, he made it look pretty easy. Prater do got the leg, though. Strong leg. Move it along, 22. He's taking too long. That's why Phillips is double the player. Twice the number, double the man. That's how it works, right? Play action. And in behind, normally we see the linebacker, DB, whoever the hell it is, drop back. First completion for Stroud, gain of 12. Normally we try to set up the run for the throw. That's a tough one. That's a little underthrown. And he holds on! I'm telling you, he's busted. Yeah, he's like, oh, whatever. He catches everything. He's ridiculous. Down the field a bit more than we were before. Huge play. Sometimes you just throw it to the big man, let him work, and the O-line's not working on the run game, I'll tell you that much. B.J. Ojulari with the tackle for a loss. Dalton Schultz could be the main guy. And inside, oh, that could have been bad. Thought we had, it was a Nico inside last second. It was still pretty covered himself, but almost got away with it, but also kind of got away with it as it could have easily been picked. Take Dalton Schultz as we're getting hit. And he's going to be short, 4th and 1. This is a decision to make. I think you go for it. Dive with Pierce, huh? Screw it. Great vision, and Pierce is going to make that look easy. breaking it for 14, needing 1. Run to the left after the successor run. Want to beat, using the speed. Not going to get there, but gains about 8. And Dameon Harris is not who that is. That's Dameon Pierce is injured. And he's going back to the tunnel. No. Devin Singletary, who we have kind of talked about needing to get more carries. Well, it's definitely going to happen this time. And we're in some trouble. Not so much as Nico Collins breaks free last second. And a score. Muscle cramps, thankfully, is nothing. But is it clickbaitable? Yes. So maybe the thumbnail makes you think he did. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing there either. Christian Harrison, the 27. And that's a really good curl. And another drop wide open from one of these wide receivers. Is this some sort of, like, glitch? Oh, we just missed so hard. There goes Kyler. Oh, there goes Kyler. First down. You knew it was going to happen. Near the end of the first quarter. No one on the running back. Debatable. And we're going to try to get in there last second. Stingley's going to come away with the pick. Look at that man go. Going for the flash. Is that what it said? Splash, maybe. I don't even know. Words. Uh-oh. Yeah, insta-sack. They got a freebie from Papo, who is super fast. Pierce could have at least sold it a little better. Maybe been out like a quarter or two. Now it's kind of immoral to... Ooh, 17 gain to try and clickbait. He was barely even out. All right, read option. They're not going to see it. Oh, I don't know why they don't read it, but maybe Stroud's just too slow to run it because they handle it easily, and it will be a punt. All right, they're pinned at the 11. Start of the second quarter, pretty much. Going to outrun everybody to get over there, and Malik Collins is injured. Gotta love all the injuries we've had. From the 12-yard line, down by 3. Rushing off the edge. Oh, we actually get a move. Ooh, both guys got blasted there. We got a really big hit with Will Anderson, though. Bringing a rush. Grenard does slip. Oh, we can't get him. Come up! And he's going to slip away. You've got to be kidding me. Kyler does it again on third down. Low back strain. From 36 after a miraculous first down scramble. Uh-oh. One-on-one isn't going to get him down, but good fight. Gains 4 as Leonard Fournette. Got a lot of players up to the line of scrimmage on this play. And wrong side. Uh-oh, we got to get deep. Didn't also want to get in the way, though, of Petrie. Pretty big gainer. Good misdirection on the weak side. From the 40-yard line. Going to drop him back, and I'm not really sure what he's going to get out of that, but I guess a 5... That was 5 yards? Damn, I actually need to get the measuring tape out. What do you mean there's a marking at the 3-inch mark? What are you talking about? Where do you see that? Christian Harris trying to get out there and but it will be a first down of about 10. From the 26-yard line. Oh, almost stepped off. And we try to cut it outside on the defense, and he gains 4, but he was trying to make his way over there, so we did a pretty good job containing it. Going with the purple defender. Oh, we got caught. We did make a good recovery last second, but that's still another first down. From the 11-yard line. Oh, another situation, dude. He just hesitates. If I go full blast into him on that side, he's going to cut to the right. Instead, it doesn't matter. You're going to touch down anyways. All right, run to the right. This run has been a little inconsistent. Going to cut it back and get blasted for it. I don't even know if there was opening to the right, but seeing the linebackers kind of roaming free after the hike, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be bad if we go there. Time to go play action after a super failed run. Makes a lot of sense. There's literally no one on him, though. And he will gain a good 6, 7. Nico Collins on the quick out. That's a little predetermined, I can't lie. And he holds on. Nico Collins has been very good for us. So that's 666. Stroud got ulterior motives. Oh, there you go. Quick. Oh, really? I mean, it was kind of an accidental quick throw anyways, but he was actually pretty open, and he just... I don't know. It was like a super slow animation. All right, Zig. I was going to take it all the way upfield, and there's a reason why everyone looked kind of open. It's because they blitzed the hell out of us. Stroud maybe with the inside deep. No, we're going to go to Mr. Mechie. Completely leave him uncovered. Stretch left, but I don't know how to feel about it. Cut it back inside. Oh! I'm not even sure what we're doing at this point. 8 yards gained. The run blocking is insane. They are absolutely covering that Dell route, but you never know. We'll see. Maybe he takes the tight end. Does not. I don't like it. Yeah, I stared down his tight ends too much. Adamakong Suh on the Cardinals. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? Why the hell would he be there? I don't even know, but 3rd and 12, going to go with a miraculous screen attempt. And he will get out there. Breaks a tackle, will not get there. Should be a little bit easier of a field goal, though, at the 2-minute warning to try and get this back down by 1 possession. Why are they telling us to go for this? Is the wind, like, absurd or something? I'm not really sure the idea behind that, but I'm going to go for my field goal and make this a 7-point game, not possession. That was more like that game against the Buccaneers, 7 possession. All right, just, beyond the 2-minute warning. And I thought we had a pick with Christian Harris. It was apparently thrown over us. The amount of picks we threw, really the last 2 weeks, on a player just jumping to the moon. And Christian Harris can't do like a 15-inch vertical. Some professional he is. Broken tackle, but slows him down. Gain of 3 for Fournette, who is cooking up in this game, and there's still a whole half of football left. Cardinals trying to score before half, and they're going to burn Christian Harris with the running back and get easily that range. All right. For the 31-yard line. It was all like fake outs, but I guess the yardage isn't fake. Holy crap, he's levitating to the 2. They had 2 blockers in the back. We did bring a little bit of a blitz, but I thought I was going to have to like cover somebody. And instead, I'm just standing out in the middle of nowhere. And the clock's draining, but what am I supposed to do here? Wow, that was easy. 15 seconds left. We have all the timeouts in the world. I'm going to let this bounce. Thank you. Try to make something happen with it. I feel really bad. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. I feel really bad to come away with all these timeouts and do nothing with them. That's going to do like nothing, but I suppose set up a little bit. Only the sad part is we went out of bounds, so I don't even need the damn timeout. This is a long developer, but if you do get the time, you actually have a chance to cook. Like I said, slightly overthrown. That was a deep throw, and I mean, maybe you can get it 64 yards, but the injury, worth is probably not there. So I'm going to try to develop something a little bit underneath. Maybe something crazy happens, who knows, but let's see it. Oh, what the hell is that camera view? And Nico Collins is trying to make a miracle happen. What a play down to the 32-yard line. That was kind of insane, though. Nico Collins is making some crazy plays happen. I got to say it. Either way, even though he's hyped up, must not have clocks in the game showing him what's going on, because it do be halftime, buddy. While down 14. They do have the numbers on us, but do they have 2 touchdowns worth on us? Probably not. Either way, that's the case. I believe we get the ball at half. Down by a good amount. There's still a chance. Start of the second half. Phillips. Seemingly close every week. Not going to get a kick return here. It do be Pierce time. Pulling guard and pulling Pierce's shoulders apart with a slam to the ground. Stretch to the right. I actually like this play a little bit more. And Pierce going to try to bury a guy. Can't do it, but gets a good chunk. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Quick out. Oh, that guy read it pretty well. Holds on, but he's going to be short. Down 14, I think you go for this. Any other situation, you're down less. Probably not. And risky, but Pierce is going to actually find some room once again on 4th down. And short. Bench. Oh. That could have been really bad timing for Zach Allen there to come around. Let's go to the ground game. Pass game is iffy, and ground game is at least decent. And there it goes. Trying to cut it all the way out, but he fumbles! And Zaven Collins is going to be on that. 2nd fumble in 3 weeks. This one might have actually been a strip. The other one a hit stick. Trying to do too much, and you could see the guy winding it up and pops it out. You can see him moving his arm and slaps the thing. Arizona football from the 47-yard line, not the 27-yard line. Let's at least make him earn it a little bit. Nice little shot, but he gained 6. Bring everyone up a little bit. I mean, they score a touchdown on this drive. It's basically over. Get out there. Somebody help him. No, there you go. Thomas just waiting there for him. Oh, Lord. Is it still full cans ahead? I think it is. Screw it. Bring in the blitz. And they're going to get it. Wow, that was a hell of an attempt by us, though. Going to go back to it. Different play, but full hands on deck. Blitz mode. And Stingley will pick it off again. Trying to utilize the speed. He's got room. Beats Kyler, but obviously Marquise Brown in pursuit. Brings him down, but 2 interceptions this week for Stingley. 2 last week for his opposite side teammate, Shaquille Griffin. Let's try to throw this ball. And in between the defense, Mechie gaining about 20. Bench return. Okay, I'm not... Oh, Lord. Get out of there, Stroud. And utilizing the legs, will fall forward. Almost fumble. That ball, like, sent out right to the knee. It could have been really bad timing. Read option has not really worked for us, but we're going to run it anyways. And we're going to hand it off. Pierce easily getting that first down to the 14. We ran this before and he got a touchdown on it, but this is a tough read. And ineligible man downfield, gaining nothing. He was downfield inelligibly, like, in 2 seconds. That play just busted because, like, we threw it, like, the moment I even had a chance. And even then, the DBs were, like, all over it. It was, like, far from a clean play. First 15, we still got time to run it. And they over pursue, and Pierce does break a tackle, but without that little grab, that could have been a score. He had some room. Right inside handoff again. And Pierce wanted to beat. Gets about 8 yards. Going to be 3rd and 1 from the 4 with over 100 again for Pierce. Quick throw to the outside. Maybe I should have taken it. Oh, I seen him. Is it too late to make something happen? It is. Throw it away. I was looking at the left side routes first, and then I looked at the right, and by the time I did that, we were already moving. I didn't even think about it, but they definitely want us to go for this. All right, the run game's been about as consistent as you could ask for. And it will lead to a touchdown. Wow. I mean, they have no interest in stopping the run, it seems. All right, there's a blitz that I might have to pull off of because this is not looking preferable. Oh, he still gets out there. Nope, they're going to go to the running back. Nice little hit by Kirksey, but it's still going to be a gain of 5. Grenard. Nice spin move, and Thomas actually does an okay job. Look at Leonard Fournette go to the 43-yard line. Both backs over 100 now. Actually, Pierce might be slightly below 100, but I think he's close. Either way, he's going to get it. Wrong player. Hey, you bet it. He going to get it for sure. Nice cutback, and decent enough tackle by Petrie, gain of 3 from the 46-yard line. I don't know what I just said. Christian Harris is out there, but he has no help, and good job by Grenner to get there because he almost busted it free. Nothing's working, so we're bringing a little bit of a blitz. War from the 45. Inside handoff. Going to lose some yards for once. And stuck on the D-line, but I guess it doesn't matter because they run the ball. 3rd and 5 now from the 40. Manageable for both sides. More manageable for us, I suppose. Let's go with Will Anderson, the big dog. Trying to make something happen, and inside, dropped on a slamming hit, giving us a chance. Although I forgot their kicker's Prater, this could be a 2-possessioner after all. Trying to gun it and run it, and that kick is up and good. They will take the 10-point lead, never mind. I thought they weren't going to attempt it. That was a long one. About to be the start of the 4th, and we're down 10. Cardinals giving us a run here. And we're down to the 22. This is a double win for them in a way. Well, it depends if they want to make the playoffs or not. I suppose it's a win-lose, no matter how you want to look at it type. As we get just enough blocks, and Pierce is over 100. That'll take us to the 4th quarter where we're down 10. Singletary in the backfield. See if we can try to develop the run game a little bit more again. As it's been pretty successful. Oh, Lord, we get slammed for a loss of 2. Never mind. Got the comeback round from Nico. The tight end is a guy as well. Pierce, if they forget about it, and Mechie at least maybe has a chance. I mean, it's tight end time. And he holds on. What a clutch catch from Dalton Schultz. Catching matters. Back to the read option like some sort of idiot, huh? And he slams C.J. Stroud. B.J. Ojulari taking no prisoners. Lots of 4 on that sack, sadly. And going to try to throw it to Mechie. Not going to get it. Pretty good blitz. Blocks aren't happening. They're the 30th ranked passing defense, but they've only allowed 150 yards today. I will say that number is a little misleading in my opinion. They've got some really good DBs. The fact they aren't playing better is a little surprising. Don't even know what kind of screen this is. Oh, it's a little fake out. We do get it out there. And you know us on screens. Pierce makes it happen for the first down. But then gets hurt again. Putting it all on the line for the team with another injury. Stretch to the right for Mr. Devin Singletary. And the little man looks so tiny compared to Zaven Collins. 2 for -1. Normally he's pretty good, but today not really getting anything going. We really need him to because, once again, Dameon's been injured multiple times in this one. Oh, wow, that is great coverage. Look at how good that was on the swat away, too. Hip burstus, which once again sounds devastatingly bad, but apparently he'll come back soon. Don't really know the logic there, but sure. Sounds scary, though. Well, the running back's wide, but can he make a play out of it? He's not going to, but obviously this is basically 4-down territory. Zig from Mechie. I might actually slant Dell. Maybe it opens up Singletary. I don't know. Oh, I don't like it. Nico! Dropped! No! What a throw! Of all the times for Nico to drop a, catchable one. Okay, that's first down on the freaking taunting. The one time he drops it. Now looking pretty dire for us right now. At the 50-yard line, already down 10. And that is a wide open player down to the 26-yard line, unfortunately. Which will give him a good chance to hold on to this lead. Oh, that's a quick throw to the outside. Wannabe can beat him. Gains 8. Kind of like a smoke screen throw. Love to see them, run the ball like they're supposed to. Already up by 10. And that's why I wanted to see it. Didn't finish the play, but somebody else did, and be a loss of 3. 3rd and 5 now from the 21. Still would take some sort of miracle, because we're not going to have a lot of time to work with, but what is Griffin doing? How is Griffin? I know Trey McBride's a pretty good athlete, but Shaquille Griffin's much faster. Well, that miracle has turned into now a super miracle. And I don't know about any super miracles happening as of late. Good timing. Not a great throw, but Nico will catch it. Nico Collins putting up a decent game today, despite the fact that we're not really putting up many passing yards in general. There goes Nico again. Nice little cut inside. Actually gets almost the first down on the little dive forward. Probably running the same formation too much. Just trying to hurry up. The screens have been, terrible blocks. Oh, look at freaking Dameon coming back in like a maniac. How in the world did he not go down? Let's run the ball just to mix it up because there's nobody on the inside. And maybe should have tried to bounce it all the way, but that's still a decent little gainer, I suppose. Come back route for Nico Collins. And there is a wide open Dalton Schultz. Runs out of bounds at the 16. I mean, offense finally starting to wake up a little bit, but once again, that score is going to be hard to replicate. All right, got no Nico Collins in. Dalton Schultz. And dropped. What a hit by Budda Baker. That's massive. That should have been a touchdown, but he blasted it out. All right, Dalton Schultz to see the verticals. It's tough. Hit really hard and dropped. Field goal does do something for us, so let's not turn the ball over and just lose. This play was also nowhere near what I thought it was. Screw it, we'll go with this. And Dameon Pierce. Oh, the hold! That might be the reason why we got the yards anyways, but that's insane. If it's not on the left side of the line, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, it was the left side, in fairness. This almost seems like a be very cautious situation because we're probably going to have to kick the field goal. But we'll see. Nico Collins. Wide open, broken coverage. Touchdown, giving us life. I was wondering why they gave us a suggestion like this. It's like, you would think they would just run it. Guess not. Oh, man. Oh, if that beat the hell out of me. 1-on-1. Nice hit. I actually thought the fumble, the ball kind of came away from his body a little bit. Christian Harris, middle of the field. Someone get out there. trying to go low. Huge blast by Petrie. Will make it 3rd and inches. Time to stack the line now. We got players up, but they also have a lot of wide receivers in. And we can't get out there. But Griffin can, and they get blasted. That's a 3 and out. It was a weird one, but it was a 3 and out. 3 minutes left. The team actually has the ball back here. This is kind of getting a little interesting. Cardinals like, what are we doing? Tank, what are we doing? They're like, we have no chance at the playoffs. The Texans do, even if we do beat them here. Take the underneath. Try to cut. Couldn't get it. CJ putting up some numbers now. Definitely wasn't earlier. There goes Dalton Schultz. They're kind of maybe playing too conservatively here, moving down the field with the underneaths. I mean, if they choke this is like investigation situation. Like, there's no way. Oh, my. Yeah, I mean, I maybe stepped back a little bit too far, but BJ Ojulari has been ridiculous. Deep outs. Maybe Mechie in the middle of the field. And that's going to be picked. Oh, Baker. Don't know why he didn't go for the pick there. Felt a little desperate, and there was no one directly over Mechie, so I was like, I might actually have a chance here. This play set us up nicely with Schultz a little bit ago. Let's see what we got. And Dalton Schultz is open again. And he's not going to get out of bounds, I don't think. But still, 4th and 7's manageable. I would say there's a pretty good chance if we don't get this, though, the game will be over. So, a lot riding down on this. Let's see if Mechie can run a sick route. He can. Throws there, and Mechie's got more room than just the first. Gets out of bounds on top of it to the 22. Great read. Beautiful route. Everything was perfect. Little bit of a comeback. Tight end. It's not really going to get much. We'll take the catch, I suppose. Gets us a little closer. Double move inside with a chance at Mechie to the corner anyways. CJ Stroud going to take a sack there. Ugh. Not really sure what you do here. You can't waste those timeouts. 2-point conversion is going to be very tough to get. Or onside kick. Oh, they're blitzing. Threat detector may just give us a free touchdown here. And he drops it. Oh, wow. Budda Baker has been ridiculous this game. Now things change because the field goal will give us the 1-possession deficit. That's unfortunate, but it gives us life. And with only a minute left, even though we made the stop before, I think you do probably need to kick the onside. Especially since it skips this year. Might actually have a chance on the hop. All right, here we go. Mr. Fairburn. All right. Cephas made that look way too easy. Almost got to our line before our guys moved. Either way, here it is, the needed stop. What is our guy doing there, though? And that's a really good job by us. I mean, that is looking good. But we stopped it. Of course, will it matter as they're already in field goal range, and Prater's kicked a long one. But then again, if they go for a field goal that they're not able to hit, could be a benefit. To the outside, and once again, it's down to us to make some miraculous tackle one-on-one. Ward directly lined up over the slot. And trying to get out there, and that's a perfect block set. They're actually going to score a touchdown. Wow! Shaquille Griffin just got bullied. They needed 5. They got like 40. Touchdown. Game over. And I can't believe... Wow, really good swat there without even looking at the ball. Especially for like a 6'6 overall. Did our guy just slap his hand? He's like, do you give him like a high five from reverse? He's like, good job, actually. It's a pretty sick play. It's like, really, dude? Know thy enemy. And that ball is overthrown. Wow. Touch pass. The pressure was like not even there. And not that we really had much of a chance to begin with. But last chance miracle anyways. And that's really good timing. Mechie's behind the D. And I just couldn't get it to the damn sideline. A little bit of greediness, I will admit. Absolutely clutching up. Not that there's really much of a chance, but still. Oh! And he misses the throw. You got to be kidding me. Stroud, please. This is a performance and a half, but like, you're selling. Let's go with the out. C route, maybe. There's no one on him. It actually worked. The out route tricked Wilson, and Nico got wide open. 11 seconds for the most miracle of miracle plays. I don't even know how you're supposed to kick these. I'm going to kick it full accuracy or full power with no accuracy. And unless we get a hit stick, which we don't, A fun one to the end, but a loss nonetheless. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose is going to be the way of the Texan. And hitting Kyler Murray late is also the way of the Texan. Oh, my. Of all the fights that are caused in the game, after the play, that's one that doesn't cause one. It's like, whatever. Good hit. It's like, what? You're usually fighting over, gaining 6 yards on a, second down. You're like, okay, I got to start talking crap because we gained a little bit of yards for once. 41-31, though. Very close game. Very good battle, but ultimately the defense didn't make enough plays, and offense didn't finish drives early enough, and honestly, you could argue that that was inflated stat line near the end of the game. Quote-unquote garbage time, because we were constantly in a 2-possession trail, and they kind of let us get some plays that we weren't expecting to get because they were holding on to a lead. Either way, a very good performance for the offense, especially Nico Collins. Could even trigger a breakout, which would be great to see. Stingley also 2 interceptions. Great team performance, just, the Cardinals were feeling dangerous, I guess. And Dameon Pierce, we already kind of talked about the fact that he is already pretty good at power back stuff, so we're going to go with more elusive, which actually got him a speed last time, I believe. 2 to spin move. Don't see myself doing much spin moves with him anytime soon, but either way, it's an okay upgrade. Could have been just no juke ability stuff at all. We dropped to 4-6. Chance to go back up to 5-6 next week against the Jaguars. This would be a really big game, especially for the Titans, because Jaguars are at the top spot for now, but it's a really bad division right now. This division is not performing up to par. Thought the Colts would do better. Definitely the Jaguars do better, but the Titans given a fight, as we all thought they probably could. Either way, that's going to be it. Week 12 will be, I actually don't know, maybe Monday? Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays, where I would imagine a Starfield upload, maybe 2, have been up by now, or will be up by now. And, yeah, that's about it. Tomorrow should be 2 videos, probably a sliders video and a rebuild. And that'd about be it. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video,